Hello everybody. So last week I picked up Loving Tan. It's the Loving Tan 2-Hour Express Deluxe Bronzing Mousse in the shade Dark. And I decided to do a little video to give my review slash partial application, routine, whatever, that little process of putting this on. Okay, so I decided to get it finally. I've been wanting it for a long time. I first heard about it from Jaclyn Hill, one of her videos, and I've heard lots of people just raving about it, so I decided to give it a try. I picked it up at Ulta. It was $39.99, which is much cheaper than a tanning bed and a whole lot safer. And summertime is almost here. The warm weather's here, and I don't tan anymore, so I decided to give it a try. And I absolutely love it. I have gotten so many compliments on my tan. Well, I'm not tan right now. I'll tell you why in a minute. But yeah, so I've gotten lots and lots of compliments, and I really love this stuff. However, it scared the hell out of me when I put it on because it's tinted, so you'll know where to put it. They call it the color, what is it? Color Guide Technology. Anyway, so it's a mousse, and it's tinted so that you know where to put it, but it does not apply. It does not look to apply evenly. And I started freaking out when I was first putting it on because it dries really fast. But the way it works is that you put it on, it's a mousse, like I said, you leave it on for 2 hours and then you shower off. So when you shower off, the bronzer comes off and then you're just left with the actual tan. When I showered off and took off the bronzer, it was perfectly even. It looked great. But I freaked out a little bit when I was putting it on. So that's why I decided to do like a partial application video as well. I'm only going to put it on my face so that I can show you, but just be careful, but just don't freak out. Just blend kind of quickly, but don't freak out. But it smells really good. It doesn't have that nasty fake tan smell like most of them have. And it's really beautiful. It's not orange at all. It's just, I love it. Like, I'm obsessed with it. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to apply it to my face and show you how I do that. I can't do the rest of my body on camera because obviously I'll have to take my clothes off, and I don't know you like that. So to get started, we've got our Sunless Tanner. I've got a kabuki brush. This is what I actually apply it to my face with, and also blend around my hands and feet with this. I have my Saint Tropez applicator mitt, and I took a little bit of St. Helene cocoa butter. Any cocoa butter, body butter, anything like that will work. And I put this pretty liberally, or I'm going to put this pretty liberally on my hands and my feet, and then I put a little bit on my elbows and knees as well. The places that tend to really grab onto the pigment, we don't want those places to be darker, and so I put a little bit of moisturizer on. Oh, I forgot to pause, new girl. But anyway, I put a little bit of moisturizer on those places. Also, before I got started, this is pretty much my natural color. I exfoliated my body very well with a body scrub, added a little bit of baking soda. I'm sorry, baking soda, there's a fruit fly in here, to it, and then just exfoliated really well all over. So I did not put moisturizer on the rest of my body, only the places that I mentioned, because if you do that, then you are going to end up patchy and splotchy, and we don't want that. So skip moisturizer, only on hands, feet, elbows, and knees. I think that's it. All right, let me get started. All right, let's get tan and bronzed. All right, I forgot to mention this a minute ago. I also put a little bit of moisturizer around my hairline too, just to make sure we are good and even there. All right, I'm gonna put on, why am I nervous again? I know it turned out okay last time. All right, so I'm gonna do just a little bit on my kabuki brush, and I'm gonna start blending. See? Whew, see, that looks a little scary, doesn't it? Just blend pretty quickly. If you use a kabuki brush, make sure you use one with synthetic fibers or synthetic hairs so that the brush doesn't soak it up. Yeah, there we go. Our face is finished and we look horrendous. This is why I freaked out when I first put it on. And part of the reason I wanted to do this is so you would understand what I meant.
Actually, during lunch. Shia LaBeouf had to cancel his solitaire tournament. Only has one open slot in April.
Looks awesome, right? No, it doesn't. So your whole body's gonna look like this when you finish. But don't freak out when you wash it off after 2 hours. All of this unevenness comes off and you're left with a beautiful tan. So as far as the rest of my body, I did my face, and then I also used the brush to kind of do my neck. And then I used the mitt on everywhere else. I used the mitt, except around my hands. After I used the mitt, I took the brush, didn't put any extra product on it, just took the brush and just kind of blended around my hands and feet. So I do my face, and then I just kind of work my way down, and then just chill for 2 hours. Don't go anywhere, because people are going to wonder what's wrong with you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is now tomorrow. For the video that I did for you guys, that was actually the second time I've used this product. I fell asleep in it the first time, and again last night I fell asleep in it again. I did not wash it off after 2 hours, but everything's cool. Everything turned out good. From what I've read, if you leave it on for longer than 2 hours, you will develop a darker tan. Let me turn down my classical music. Y'all know I got down like that, did you? Helps me relax. But anyway, I slept in it, you know, so I left it on overnight, and then I washed it off this morning. So, application was a little bit splotchy, same as the first time, but once I rinsed the bronzer off for the color guide, everything's smooth sailing. So, as you can see, I'm definitely a lot darker than I was yesterday. And it looks completely natural. Thank you, Jesus, for a product like this. But again, this is what I use, Loving Tan 2 Hour Express Deluxe Bronzing Mousse in the dark shade. It says it's for medium to dark skin tones. I would be more of a light, like fair. Medium would be pushing it for me. So yeah, here are the results. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up and ask me. And again, I got it at Ulta. $39.99, which is a freaking bargain. Seriously. Oh, and let me mention this. When I was talking about the cocoa butter earlier, well, it was yesterday, but for you earlier in this video, I said Saint Helene. It's actually Queen Helene. That was driving me crazy, and I needed to correct myself. So yay for tan skin and safe. And I think that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully someone found this video helpful. And now I can go. Stop acting like I'm about to go somewhere at 11 o'clock at night. Boy. Also, don't be like me and forget to wash your hands, or else they'll look like this. Looking dirty as hell. You're not dirty, you're clean, but you look dirty as hell. I don't even know how this happened. I had on a rubber glove inside of the applicator mitt, and my hands still got stained. It makes no sense. But don't forget to wash your hands.